5-minute 215 mobility. I got some smoke for y'all eating ass again. So this the bus driver dude coming out of Philly, speaking some positive words, man, on how important the father is and how, it was like if he wasn't around his father, he don't think he would have turned out the young man he is today. And that's why I'm going all out for mines, man. I hope y'all doing the same. I thought this was a good video to place up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm putting it up, and I hope y'all enjoy it, man.
Hey, real quick, right? Like on the bus, you hear all type of conversations, right? And I had this girl on the phone arguing, cause like, with a baby father or something like that. Like you ain't gonna never see him again, cause you in such a relationship or whatever. And I heard the stuff that was being said or whatever. But listen, like this from my experience, I moved my pop when I was 12. And I could tell over the years, it probably rubbed my mind the wrong way, probably, right? And sometimes people don't understand like what a man really mean to like be in a child life, like the stuff I really do. 'Cause when I moved with my pop when I was 12, I had a lot of nut ways, I was selfish, I was all type of ways. When I moved with my pop, my brothers, they wasn't like that. I had a lot of ways. So over the years, I had to break out all these ways that I had, right? And like, had I moved with my mom had I not moved with my pop, I don't know where would I really be at? Like, so moving with my pop was like probably one of the top 2-3 moves I ever made. Like to this day, I still feel strongly about that, because when I started going through that teenage stage, stopped going to school, hooking in school and all that stuff, and it's nothing that my mom would have been able to do. Like, especially like with a young man growing up, it's only so much women could do. Like, you need a man, and I ain't even saying from a physicality point, just the wisdom a man might got, the things that a man could say. I never forget, me and my pop sitting in the house one day. I'm in my bag, like I ain't going to school or nothing. So the school sent a letter, like I missed like 60 days when I was like in 9th grade. And me and my pop just talk. It's just me and him in the house. He like, yo. He like, what you? You. I mean, he basically saying I'm out of pocket. So he like, do you really just want to you just want to live off me? Like you want to just live in the basement and live off me as a grown man? Like, and he just saying these things. That wasn't the only thing he said. And I just really said, man, I said, yo, and so I knew I had to get my stuff together. And it wasn't start snapping, start ready to chop his hands on me. But he did get to that point one time. He really did. But I'm saying, man, the stuff that he checked that needed to be checked at them times, my mom, I wouldn't have been hearing what my mom was saying. My mom probably the nicest person I ever met, but she would not. I would have ran all over. So just moving with my pop when I was 12, and him being that father figure, the stuff that he taught me, I still remember stuff that he told me when I was young. Like now it makes sense, but when you young, you going through that, you don't want to hear what nobody got to say. And I'm saying this is how important the men be, and especially young men's lives growing up. I lived it, and I really got to see how important, man, having my pop was. Because to this day, if I'd have stayed with my mom, I don't know what I would have did. I probably never graduated school. I wouldn't have been doing nothing, because I'd have ran all over. My pop checked it when I needed him the most. And I didn't even know I needed him like that. Till now when I see how I am now, and how I made it this far, if it wasn't for my pop, man, I don't know. So it's man, if a father able to be in his kids' lives, let him in, man. No matter the situation, if he not harmful to the child or nothing like that, let him in, man. These kids need their dads, man. It's important, man.
I agree with everything he said. It came a time in my life where I became of age. My mother, I was bigger than her. And her little whoopings wasn't hurting me no more. The guys on the block was body beating me, knocking 8 seconds and went out of me for talking smack to them. You know what I'm saying? We grew up like that. My mom tried her best to make sure I had everything I need, but it was always a void of not having my father around. And I always grew up angry. And to be quite frankly with you guys, so I was 33, to be honest. And that's a long, long time to deal with that type of childhood trauma, But tell me how y'all feel about this, man. Hey, women, I know you may not have the best relationship with that man, but if he's doing all right and you know he love that child, you know what I'm saying? It's the holidays. Put your dickhead guard down. Excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, let them see it, man. Hope y'all all have happy holidays like me, man. Mobility. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, and all that. You hear me?
You just told it. The streets love me. The streets love me.